Neighbors helping neighbors for over 92 years. The Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians is proud to bring you the 23rd Annual Unity Telethon, presented live by Cox 8 and streaming over the World Wide Web at newspress.com. With Kenny Loggins, Jeff Bridges, Peter Noon, Andre Bocelli, Barry Dvorak, Ann Abernathy, the Modernaires, Dave Gonzalez, the Midnight Madness Jazz Band, and Andy Granatelli. Hour 1 proudly supported by San Marcos High School's Kids Helping Kids. Please welcome the Unity Telethon's co-founder, Mr. Kenny Loggins.
90 years ago, a Santa Barbara named Pearl Chase had a vision of helping low-income children and the elderly during the holiday season. In 1976, Barbara Telethon realized that this vision needed to be expanded to include helping families who needed food, toys, and clothing throughout the year. In 1988, a computer center and work training classes were added so that the youth, volunteers, and clients could learn valuable job skills, thereby creating a bridge between homelessness and self-reliance. This volunteer effort of people helping people provides year-round services to the clients of hundreds of other nonprofit agencies, churches, schools, and hospitals throughout Santa Barbara County. Today, Santa Barbara has a central distribution center called the Unity Shop. Folks in need are referred to the shop during times of crises. The Unity Shop is now the single largest direct distributor of food and clothing in the county of Santa Barbara. 21 years ago, when the Christmas season rolled around, I liked to play at local clubs collecting toys for the needy children. But after talking to Barbara Telethon, I realized that the bigger vision of Unity was vital to our community. I could see how many people were being sent to them and that they needed funding to do their work. So I met with local broadcasters, and together we began the Unity Telethon so that everyone in our community could find the help they need during difficult times. Some of us were a little younger back then. However, the need has never been greater, and the difference you can make in someone's life has never been more important. This telethon is your message to yourself and your neighbors that you care, and that individuals can make a real difference.
It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. There is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas card. Oh, but we got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas in our heart. It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. There is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas card. Oh, but we got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas in our heart.
One of the many services provided by the Unity Shop at no cost to eligible clients is JobSmart. JobSmart helps clients make the right impression when going for a job interview.
Most of the people that come also need help with either resumes or a little bit of counseling as to how they should present themselves.
JobSmart, giving members of our community a hand up, not a handout. The Central Coast has had more than its share of emergencies. Victims have lost everything. When disaster strikes and long after the media lights have faded, one organization continues to provide food, clothing, furniture, and other necessities to those who've suffered so much. The Unity Shop.
It's a hard situation to ask for help, and they made us feel very comfortable, and I cannot say enough about, I just think they're a wonderful organization here in Santa Barbara.
I'm here with Susan Rodriguez from Brown & Brown Insurance. She's also one of our board members. Susan, thank you for coming down. And who are your friends today?
Oh, it's so glad to be here. This is Kim Pruitt from my office, and Cynthia Acosta from my office. And Brown & Brown, it's a tradition to support Unity Shop, and so we are so glad to be here to show our support and to give a donation.
Well, you know, giving back to the community where you serve. All the people in the community you're serving with insurance services, you help us with those services too. It's a bit of a complex world, and we appreciate that. And now you're giving back to the community. What do you like about the Unity Shop?
Probably it's so many things, but I would say if I had to pick one, it would be that people can come and shop with dignity and pick out what they want and what they need rather than what people just give them.
You know, that matters. That really matters. It's been said, but let's let that sink in because it really matters. How are you helping the community with your check today, Susan?
Brown & Brown Insurance is donating $3,500.
Oh, I love that. $3,500, Brown & Brown Insurance. You guys are heroes in our book. Thanks so much for coming down. We're going to go over to Randall and Patty, find out what's going on.